Hello guys, my name's Nathan and welcome to a Windows 8 tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be giving you just a demonstration and helpful guide of basically how to get to certain programs and new features of Windows 8 and how to basically get around Windows 8. The reason I'm doing this tutorial is because I recently got my new laptop with Windows 8 installed on it, and it can be very confusing if you're used to XP, Vista or Windows 7. First thing you want to notice is this desktop, which you might be comfortable with, is not the start menu anymore. This is basically when you enter computer, you'll be asked if you have. I'm not sure if you have to create one, but an MSN account, like Hotmail, anything rated. It's not. You don't have to have Xbox Live, like MSN. Say my email is something at hotmail.co.uk or .com or at live. And basically, if you have this it'll bring up. This is basically your profile. This is mail, and this is MSN Hotmail. And basically, if you're thinking this isn't, this is because only weeks ago it changed it. You got your messaging, which is Facebook MSN. Like it's MSN, but the new thing with MSN lets you go on Facebook. I don't like it. Your photos, you got the news, you got everything here. But this is the main menu, and to get to this, or say that to that, you press your Windows key. And you should know what Windows key is. If you don't, it's the bottom left on your keyboard next to the function Alt, and instead of normally the Windows key opening up the start menu, it takes you back to that. So say I'm on Finance, Weather, I press it and it takes me back. Or I'm on the desktop menu, vice versa. So we'll start with the desktop. First of all, where's the control panel? How do I get to things like that, or the computer file? Because normally there's a start button. You want to press the Windows key and Q. It will take you to the thing called the charm bar, or the charm sidebar, and you see there's a search bar. Say I want the control panel, type it in, enter, and it takes you back to your desktop, and you have the control panel open. Say you want a notepad, because you can't do that, type in notepad, and you got it, notepad. So that's actually quite easy. I guess it saves you time from opening that or finding a notepad, because you have to do is look how fast you can do it. It's quite fast, I guess, and sufficient. But if you want things like computer, there's an easier route for it, really. All you're going to do is just click on the file and just go down to computer, like that. So there's ways through it to get to certain places that you want to go as well. That's a good thing as well. Another thing, I guess I'll mention this. I'll just do like a little thing now to show you. There's a new thing with the delete key. I think it's Windows 8. But let's say you have a file. So if in here I just make a new text document. Blah 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 blah. Say I want to delete it. Instead of saying, "Are you sure you want to delete it?" The first time you press it, it goes straight away. Same with files, it goes. It doesn't give you a warning anymore. It just takes you straight to the recycling bin. So in a way, I like it because you don't always have to press OK. But I think it's a bad in case you accidentally do it. But then I guess it goes to your recycling bin as well. That's kind of it for the desktop. As I said, you press Windows key and Q, and you're back on it. So now for this, I said you've got your messaging, mail, etc. there. A main thing you want to look out for is the store button here. And this store is like an app store, a Mac store, but this is the Windows store. That's what I like to call it. And this is basically like any other app store. You've got apps here. Free apps, paid apps, 99p, top paid, top free. You're probably mostly familiar with app stores from Apple. And so the same thing, Windows key and Q. Instead of saying type in control panel, it won't come up. This is actually the app search, so you don't have to worry about switching over. So if I want Jetpack Joyride, I type it in, comes up here, you click on it. Why does it not come up? No idea why. It should normally, but I'll just show you, if you go on the top three, here it is. And it comes up, this is the app. You've got reviews, details, overview, and something else. If you have Xbox Live, actually an Xbox Live account for your Xbox, if you look at the apps which have the banner of Xbox, so there, and they're all about the place, these mean they actually have achievements which go to your Xbox account. So if you get an achievement on Cut the Rope, it will also go towards game score properly. So it's pretty good. You've got your apps, and you haven't just got apps, you've got Netflix on that. So you can see there, all you have to do is go on the store, and just type in, you have to go on there, just go on the store, Netflix, there it is. Urban Spoon, it's a cooking place. There it is, no, it's not there, but it is, because if I just scroll across, no, that's the apps. You've got all the stuff here. I don't know how you scroll across now, it's not working. But yeah, this is the store. You know, if you want to search for anything or find anything, say Twitter, like it's there. This is the place. Facebook. There it is. You know, everything's there. So just if you want anything, just go there. Now, if you install any apps, so for example, I'm not going to install one now because it might change. If you say you go onto it, you install it, pay or free. It will come up to the top right and say installing Twitter. You click on it and it will come to a little white screen with just the app. So it's really nice and simple. And if you're wondering where they install, they didn't know they did not go to your desktop. This is a good thing because it means that you don't clog up things of a file. All you do is go to the start menu, scroll right, and here are your apps. All your installed apps from the store will always be here. Jetpack Joyride, you know, anything really which you download. And also all the installation programs or downloaded programs on your desktop, which I don't really like because I found this. I like this to be separate, but oh well. So it's like all the downloadable programs are also here, Netflix, etc. as well. That's basically all of it. And something else I forgot to say at the beginning is if you search, you can also change it to say settings or files. So say files, YouTube. You know, it brings up a YouTube series, one of my folders, and just got everything there. So I can just click on one to open or something if I want. And I think it's really good. But that's basically the main tutorial, guys, for you. You know, the desktop, so you have a summary. So if you want to search something on your desktop, Windows key and Q, control panel, notepad, everything there. Go to the store, there's the key there, or on the search bar. You know, everything there, top three. How do you search for it? Windows and Q. So Windows and Q is your best friend in this because it helps you get a place much easier and searches everything. You know, I'm not going to go into depth about going to each one and explain it all because, you know, it's what it is. You know, Photos has your photos, and it's much easier if you have an account because it loads your information up, which is really good. But if you don't want that privacy kind of people go on your computer at home, or it's a shared computer, I don't recommend signing into your account. But yeah, it's got news, it's got pre-installed, you know, Skype. It is in a desktop. You can install it for a desktop, but it is installed as an app, which is a good thing. So if I go on it now, there you go. And it's actually really good and efficient. This is my tutorial for Windows 8, guys. If you enjoyed it, give a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and you just want to see things like Minecraft and that's what I mainly do, and Pokemon, and sometimes tutorials and random gameplays. Just subscribe, please, because it helps a lot. So I've been Nathan, thanks for enjoying this tutorial, and if you're stuck on anything, put a comment below, and see you guys next time.